I'd like to thank the administration, Mr. Williams, Board of Education, parents, friends, and all of my fantastic teachers who have served not only to inspire and teach me, but also as useful subjects for anecdotal college application essays. A big thank you goes out to my family and friends who haven't pushed me, but have supported me in both stressful and celebratory times like this. And congratulations, class of 2014. After receiving the honor of Salutatorian, I then proceeded to tell my friends, my lunch table, and my family about this accomplishment. The #1 response, in fact, the only response, was, "What's Salutatorian?" This dilemma gave me no choice but to turn to an unbiased, very reliable source. According to Urban Dictionary, salutatorian is the person who just missed being valedictorian by a few GPA points. A few GPA points. Things that, sorry College Board, don't hold much meaning. High school itself, said to be the best time of our lives, is a constant search to discover ourselves. We discovered freshman year that the word freshman spelled backwards is indeed pronounced nemsurf. Sophomore year, we learned just how many times Miss O'Keefe could say, "all right." Junior year, I first caught wind of the rumors about Doc Namoff and his secret agent work in Russia. I will not disclose whether this has been confirmed or not. And perhaps the most valuable lesson was learned senior year, when we found out that if we did anything wrong, Mr. Limfante would get on the phone and, "Hello, college, is that you?" -5 points. A few weekends ago, as I sat watching Despicable Me with my sister and wondering what in the world I could write this speech on, the supervillain Vector came on the screen. You know, the dorky one in the orange jumpsuit that everyone hates. Well, he got me thinking about math, physics, and vectors. A vector is composed of two quantities, distance traveled and the time it took to travel it. Our class, the class of 2014, has traveled great distances. The time it took to survive high school, however, proves to be quite debatable. In our junior year, we all felt that the journey would never end, but as graduating seniors, I'm sure most of us would swear it went by in a blink. But what defines the class of 2014? The definition of a vector is a quantity having direction as well as magnitude. Each and every one of us is our own vector, going in every possible direction. Some of us are going into the workforce, some to the army, some to college, and even some are traveling abroad. Our magnitudes, too, couldn't be any more different. Every unique person sitting in front of me today is going out into this world to make a difference. In such an eclectic class, where's the common thread? There's something called a resultant vector, defined as the outcome of adding two or more vectors together. We, the class of 2014, have traveled a long road together. Combined, we create a vector with unimaginable magnitude, going in one unified direction to success. That's the vector that accomplished so much, like the marching band performing at the Super Bowl, the girls' basketball team going to sectional championships, the choir singing in Montreal, and the class that won 2 consecutive decathlons. Though we are all going in separate directions, our initial components come down to our common bond, our resultant vector, the class of 2014. Although on this bittersweet occasion it seems like the end, I like to look at it with another scientific principle, the law of conservation of energy. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but can only change form. We've finished one cycle of our lives, but all of our vectors and components are simply changing form, starting anew, turning the page, and beginning again. And since no one really remembers what happens at the end of Despicable Me, I'll fill in the blanks. After stealing the moon, Vector discovers that the effects of the shrink ray are quickly wearing off. The moon and Vector are propelled into the sky without a spaceship or hope of return. Though this comic and dismal punishment for the villain Vector seems silly, I think it can hold some meaning for our class as well. because we, the class of 2014, are also shooting for the moon. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce the 2014 valedictorian, Grace Ann McMillan.